up, guys? And welcome to City Skylines. So, here we're gonna be picking our stuff and starting up our small little city. I think I'm gonna go with the River Delta. I've already played this a few times, so I've done Barrier Island, which I liked, but I also wasn't sure about either. I've also done Sweeping Plains, and there was one other one. I just don't remember which one it was. I'm gonna do River Delta. Select the map. I'm just gonna do a random city name. Bridgedale. There we go. That'll work. I'm gonna do North American theme. Natural disasters will be on. And my disabled tutorials. Alright, and we are in. Got electricity here. So normally what I like doing is I like to import my electricity. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this road. I'm gonna do curved. Take it. I'm gonna connect it up with the other connection here. Oops. Do a small. Sweep it. Back. So I'm gonna turn snapping off for this. I'm gonna try and get it so it's sort of lines it up so the lanes merge evenly. I think that looks good. Like that. We got a nice little area here we can use. Probably a little bit of a weird road. Thinking about utilizing this little island here as well. Off the snapping again, I'm gonna here. Oh damn. Let's see. How do I want to do that? Maybe I want to pull it in a little bit more. There we go. Kind of like that. I think the one thing I really want, I think I mentioned this in another video, is I want some of those anarchy tools, like officially. I know there's been videos saying that if you use the developer mode that you can sort of get that, but I don't want to do it that way. I want it more officially. Do that there. Can use this island as a small little area for a few houses maybe. Let's hook up electricity. Put a station there. I usually try and import electricity for a while, especially because I'm not gonna put industrial in right away, because I like to have a little bit of area before I do that even. And then my water, I will have a pumping station. Let's see here, I can have a pumping station right. Put one right there. And then my poo-poo station will be right at the outlet, right there. Put this. Actually, we can just use this and connect it up right there. There we go. Nice thing is I don't even think that needs electricity either, so it can just sit out there all by its lonesome. And then this guy's got a nice road to connect up to. Let's start plopping down some zoning. So we're gonna do some commercial here. Do some on the other side as well. And then let's do a nice little mix of some housing. Like I said, that industrial bar is gonna go up, but I wanna wait with that. Like I wanna see where we're gonna need to put it. Air's going that way, so up here would probably be ideal for it. Other side of the train line. That'll be what we'll kind of have to keep in mind when we do that. We're at minus 400 and something an hour. I'll wait till these guys get built a little bit here. I might have to add a little bit more commercial though. I'm thinking about really commercializing this main strip here. It's gonna be like the main street. Boggy street here. I know it. Before anything else, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna draw it in kind of a little bit of a unique way. Just like that. I like that. It's gonna look really cool. So it's not dipping into the water at all, it's just, it's utilizing that, little bit of that area. That should look really cool. I'm gonna pause that. I like the music. Well, music's alright. I mean, it's good, but I like the I like the peace and quiet. And then once the city gets going, I'll be up listening to the bustling sounds of the city. We'll get these going here. Getting a few quaint little homes, which is awesome. What we got in here? One individual, Rachel Larson. Okay. Should pick one of our first few citizens here. And follow them. Do Rachel Larson. Alright. What I'd really like is to have another entrance to the area, but I don't know how I would do that. Turn snapping mode back on. Let's actually expand this area. I'm gonna end up demolishing a house, unfortunately. I really like doing the interesting shapes, so keep doing those. I don't want to demolish the houses though. Do the new one. Can redo the commercial district. I'm okay with that. I try not to demolish the houses. There we go. That'll be good. Um, like a nice pedestrian walkway. The only thing I'm gonna want to do is when I can get the road tools, is I want to do no left turn here. because otherwise they try and utilize this as a turnaround point, and I don't like that. I hate that. The only way I allow that is if I turn this into a roundabout, because then it doesn't interrupt the flow of traffic as bad. So I usually do a no left turn. So if a service vehicle, because service vehicles can actually go down the street, but it's only supposed to be service vehicles. So if a service vehicle has to go down there, they'll have to go down, around, and then that way. Or no, they'd have to come from this way. That's right. They'll have to come from this way, because I only want it from the closest side, so it's not interrupting traffic. You know, I do it a little bit weird, but I hate it when they use that as a turnaround point, because they'll even do that every once in a while, just in the middle of the road. And that's another thing I want, is I want to be able to tell them no U-turns in this spot, or stuff like that. I want I want a little bit more road controls. I don't quite have enough. You know, that's a mod that I really want in the future here. I like this little island, how it's turned out. Might put a park on the end once I get access to parks. I haven't really figured out how to correctly utilize parks either, because there's a whole deal about, because in the old one you tried to increase land value as much as possible and then upgrade the places, but in this one, when you increase land value, then for some people their rent goes up for their places, and then they can't pay rent, and then it's a whole thing. So I think I'm gonna just put more housing there. I'm gonna put more commercial along here. They have an easier time dealing with the noise of the traffic anyway, so putting them close to the highway, I think it'll be okay. Once I get access to put up barriers, I will put barriers along here though. Noise barriers. Just as a courtesy to the commercial peoples. More houses. More houses can go there. Turn up the speed again. I'm so glad with that update that they finally fixed the they fixed the the um, seasons, because when the game first released, the seasons were all messed up. Summer would happen in like January, which I think is true for some areas, but you'd be in a northern hemisphere map, and then summer would be in like January, December, something like that, and winter would be in like July. That's like, uh, that's not quite right. So, kind of wait until we get that first level up, which hopefully we should get here pretty soon. Should get some people moving in, which should raise our level enough. Might plunk down a little bit more um, residential here. Actually really do like that shape. There we go. Tiny village. Alright, we're gonna close that for a second. We got access to healthcare, garbage management, water and sewage. So, a weird glitch that I have noticed while playing so far is the garbage management. Um, and I'll show this once I get access to all the budgets and everything. I don't think I can't see it yet. totally, but when you go into your budget menu, the citizens will never have any qualms about not having garbage management in the city. And you won't see it on your budget, affect your budget panel either, because from my understanding, technically what's supposed to happen is if you do not have garbage management in your city, you're supposed to automatically um, import that service. So it should cost something, but it doesn't. And I think that's a glitch, or a bug, or whatever, but um, hopefully they get that fixed. I mean, in some cases, the game is already hard enough, but um, that is a pretty big glitch, and I do exploit it. I won't lie. I exploit that glitch. All right. So we got another level of housing. This is medium density, small little side by side houses. Which for that, I've learned try and have parking nearby if you place down a lot of it, because I only have 1 point. I can't really do that. So I'm gonna start with the advanced road services. How do I want to do this? Let's do 90 degrees across. Oops. I don't want curve, I want straight. So right about there. Now let's do another curve. Oops. I chose the wrong road. Actually, I might keep that. I might actually keep that. I don't know if I don't think I dislike that, actually. Let's keep that. It was a mistake, but let's keep it. Let's see how it goes. I'm gonna do 90 degrees there. I'm gonna kind of mimic what we got going on over there. Okay. Oops. Let's do that there. Do a little bit more subtle of a turn there, just to make it a little bit more parallel with the highway. Go. Do another curved road. I really like my curved roads, if you can't tell. put it here. Use a 90-degree angle. And then I'm gonna make that close to 90 degrees as well. Be nice and interesting. Do another straight road. We're gonna put snapping on from here. Oops, 90, 90, 90. We're gonna line it up with that one. And then I take this one. I get a straight road across. That's right. Going from there isn't really gonna do me much, so let's go from here. Do about equal distance apart. I'm gonna do kind of like a dead end sort of thing. And then we'll use the roundabout to make it into sort of like a cul-de-sac. That'd be a nice thing that if they added like an actual cul-de-sac that would add zoning around it, that would be nice. So you can actually zone stuff around that. And it actually connect up. That'd be awesome. Different sizes. Kinda like the roundabouts do. Basically, all they'd have to do is take away the middle part and then add zoning, possible zoning around it. And then you got a cul-de-sac. So, we got a nice little area there. I'm not gonna do any offshoots either. I just don't want any. So, let's do commercial here. And I'm gonna utilize this, go across as well, straight across like that. Utilize more of that area. Start placing residential in there. I don't really want to use the medium density quite yet. Like I said, I want to have parking. Garbage management. Clinic. Really put that in somewhere. Maybe like dead center. This is one of the things that your citizens will talk about most is healthcare. Like a lot. Maybe put it right on this Orchard Street here. Kind of centralized. It's got like a main connect to the main road. And then gives it, ah crap. I need a hearse. I'm hoping somebody from outside the city comes and gets them. It looks like they did. No, wait, that's a different type of vehicle. Alright. Time to do more houses. I'm gonna put some down on this road here. A little dead end offshoot. Fill that in. area is coming along pretty nice. I should probably connect this up. Do a straight road. It's gonna be a little awkward, but that's okay. As far as that, I might just leave that. I don't want to split that street. I don't know if I want. That just won't make sense unless I do another dead end in there. Might be okay. Utilize that area. Just make it into kind of. That it'll be a little bit weird. That's okay. Or that at the end. I think that makes the most sense. Somebody did come and get that person. Cool. Very happy was, yeah, this unreliable healthcare coverage. Even though our healthcare coverage, I feel like seems pretty decent for how early we are. But yet, there's still some that are unhappy with it. Healthcare availability is basically at 100%. So I don't know what actually all goes into that healthcare coverage value, but I feel like they're always complaining about healthcare coverage. Like there's no way to actually truly get rid of it. Da, da, da. I think I'm gonna keep with this theme of keeping a commercial district going all the way around. Fill the rest of this area into housing. The thing I like most about these houses, the fact that they have a driveway to park in, so they're not always parking on the street. He's parked in his driveway, that one's parked in their driveway. They're not all parked on the street. There's a few, but you know, it makes sense. When you get some of the higher density housing, they all park on the street. Sometimes even if like you have parking available, it feels like they're just all parking on the street. But yeah, your parking lot will be full too at the same time. I think next thing I'm gonna do a nice road right along the water edge here. I'm not gonna go all the way up to that though. I'm gonna start it from almost where the island starts, I feel like. I don't want to go right up next to the poo outlet. Doesn't even look like it's doing anything. Are my citizens just not pooing? Like, what the hell? Like, I'm not mad, but it's a little weird. A little weird if none of them are pinching a loaf. I'm doing a whole road with no. Nothing except for maybe one. I'm thinking, because this road is so remote. See on the little garbage truck, like they come, they just don't charge you for it. You know, I'm actually gonna create a bridged area. I'm gonna completely bypass it. The rest of its milestone. Completely bypass it simply because I don't feel like it's necessary to connect up to it. I'll just leave that. It's a little weird, but you know, gets the job done. But yeah, I don't feel like it's necessary to connect up to that road, simply because there's so little that's going to that area that it's just an extra connection that doesn't really need to be there, you know. I'm gonna make actually let's kind of want to get it closer to the edge and just put the houses on the outer side. Do a nice tight corner. I like to get it to 180 degrees. Do a slight corner. Just do straight. Might do a little bit of housing on the other side, but we'll see how it goes. There. I like this decision here to bypass the whole area. Just gotta figure out where I want to connect it up at. Right there would be good. I want another connection somewhere down here, but I think I'll worry about that after a bit. Maybe just connect it up to the main road down here somewhere. Like I said, I'll worry about that after a bit. But for right now, this is where I'm gonna leave it. So far this is the quaint little town of Bridgedale. We'll look at making it better in the next video and see where it goes from here. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video.